MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Perfect baseball weather. 82 degrees at first pitch tonight. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He enters play in the hunt for ground, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid.
Step on the bag for 1. Oh, look at Prado. Strong throw. He's out at second base. Unconventional base running, not paying off, and it's a double play. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas, trying to get him started again following the double play. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, number 201 in his career. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. A ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Brewers are on the board first, thanks. Stepping in, Martin Prado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup position.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. High and deep to right center. After it is Cain. He gets there, and that's the second out. So striding in, Brian Anderson. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hard on the ground towards short. Perez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 1 for 2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Gone! Ryan Braun with the solo home run. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Stepping up now, Yogesh Chacin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The count now at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs. And he misses 2-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Count is 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hit softly down the line at first. Here now the 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Victor Mesa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
No pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Jose Arena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Fouled off.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Martin Prado, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is knocked down on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
The batter, number 13.
Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Digging in to try it again,
now
Ryan Braun.
Left fielder, Ryan Braun.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up, and it's fouled away. Shaw gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Hit hard towards center. And that'll be a base hit for Braun. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Back up the middle, And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The shortstop.
Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Just hung in there on that one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. At the plate, Brian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sliced hard on the ground. Moustakas has it. And there's one down now. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Peter O'Brien goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Chacín's ready. Here's the 1-2. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami. Eliezer Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. So now the Brewers pitcher, Jhoulys Chacín, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So one gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet-swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Fielded by Moustakas, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Austin Dean. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Into the box now, Victor Mesa. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The bat.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now batting, first baseman,
Martin Prado now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Still down 3. Adam Conley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 61.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. The next 3-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Mesa ranging back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Travis Shaw will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mesa is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Ryan Braun. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready on 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Starlin Castro, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Scooped up to second for 1 to Aguilar for the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
2-2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Marlins down quietly. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game. Number 27 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 27.
Into the box, Ulysses Chacin. Heading out towards shallow right. O'Brien is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In now, Christian Yelich. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Throw to second for the Tigers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Brewers tack on. Leading off the inning, Jorge Alfaro. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping up to the plate, JT Riddle. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So digging in now, Austin Dean. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In now, Victor Mesa. He singled his last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Bryce has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Austin Bryce. Now playing center field. And
open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Lewis.
Very high, 2-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Travis Shaw comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Fouled off. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Martin Prado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So two gone now in the Miami eighth. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now. Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Jake Petrichka answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. 2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name. Chi-Wei Hu enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Striding into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Brinson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Drew Steckenrider takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 71.
Eric Thames will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Ripped on the ground to first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Alex Wilson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 37. Alex.
Stepping into the box, JT Riddle. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now in the box, Austin Dean. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26.
Hard liner to center field.
Cooper.
Kane is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. Milwaukee sent 5 balls over on top in this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.